People you don't even expect.
Yeah, I think have certain people they even started dressing like modestly. And that's how yeah, like I've never sat them down to tell them to say modesty and it's just by looking at yeah.
No,
It's
yeah. Because at the end of the day, we are acts. Like we are by
hey, welcome back to the second episode on the Modest Unfiltered podcast. So we are quite excited today because we have our very first guest.
This is an interview-based podcast, meaning we will be asking our guests questions to get her point of view on modesty. So stay tuned until the end.
Let's go ahead and introduce our guest for today. So with us today we have Martha Kaoma, who will be sharing her thoughts and her experiences on modesty.
So Martha, we're so happy, we're so thrilled, we're so excited to have you here. Thank you for being here.
Okay, so now we can dive deep into our conversation. So just to start it off, what were your expectations when we invited you on the Modest and Unfiltered podcast?
Expectation, just looking at the podcast intro, it's a modesty. So in my mind was like, okay, we're going to talk about modest dressing, what it is all about, the myths, the conceptions of what the society believes is about it. Yeah.
So, in your own opinion, do you think modesty is a relevant topic to discuss about in this society?
It's actually a very important topic to discuss about in the society because we need to teach people what modesty is, what it requires, what it is all about, so that we clear out the air on the misconceptions about modesty.
There are pretty many misconceptions, right? Like,
People say modesty is old-fashioned. People think being a modest girl is like you're going to be looking dirty. You're going to be mixing colors.
Yeah.
yes,
You just look disorganized. People
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
modesty. But
It's actually not that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what shall we get to that? So before that, so do you think modesty is more of the personal choice or maybe just something that's shaped by the society?
It's a two-way thing because on a personal level, I'm going to choose to be a modest person. Then the society also expects a person to look in a certain way, depending on the environment where that person is. Because there are certain environments that require you to be in a modest way.
For example, being
The workplaces, you just don't show up to work like you've lost the map of where you're supposed to go. And then people will be like, why is this person just like this? Yeah. And people really catch attention in different ways, even just the market. You go to the market, you're dressed in a certain way, people be looking at you, be like, is this person really okay? Yeah. So it's just, even the society, they know how a person is supposed to show up.
But don't you think, according to society, for them they just put modesty like something as something that should be in church?
yes,
On that one, I always tell myself to say, people deep down in their heart, they really know what
the truth.
they know the truth, but they want to shun away from it. They know what it is all about, and they know how they're supposed to show up
Yeah.
wherever they're going. But then there are these thoughts that really overlook the truth and focus on just showing up.
Oh yeah.
so from your own perspective, how would you define modesty?
Okay, so from my own understanding, I feel like modesty is more about covering up. By this I mean um, you need to be covered. The body needs to be covered.
Yeah.
So like I'll give an example of us women. We've got sensitive parts that are supposed to as a modest person, those parts need to be covered for them, for you to have a modest look. I'll give an example of the cleavage, the breasts. The breasts are supposed to be inside, fully covered. Yeah. There's also the underarm. Like, it's supposed to be covered, because why are you going to go and public
Showing
and
around.
showing around? Yeah, you're showing around. It's okay, here's my armpit, please look at it. Like, modesty is putting on attire or apparel that is not trying to catch attention.
Yeah, I feel like I love that definition.
If you're putting on something that is the attention, a disturbing attention, because there's that attention that is, oh, this one looks nice. But there's that disturbing attention when
The last one.
someone looks at you, be like, why is this person just like this? Like, didn't you have a mirror or something? That one. So modest is about being covered. You really need to cover up the sensitive parts of the body. Yeah.
So remember that, like we said in our last episode, there are many modesty has a lot of explode. There are it's but we are solely focusing on the appearance of the person now. At the person now, that is the repeat. I that was a very good definition. I really like it.
Now, having defined what modest is according to you, so now when you look at how everything is now, the time that we are living in, do you think modest is still the standard, or maybe it has been compromised?
I feel like it has been compromised. There's this saying that says, um, it has, this saying has really corrupted the minds of like Christian women, because they'll be like, no, God does not see the outer part, He sees the inner part.
Yeah.
That is a very wrong.
Very
As He knows my heart.
He knows my heart, so I can just dress up in the way that I want, and God knows that I'm pure in my heart. No, you're not. Because if you're pure in your heart, it's going to show.
Right.
You're going to bring it out. Because appearance gives a first impression about someone. Like, you're going to know, oh, this person is normal, the way they are looking. Oh, this person looks pure, just from the way they are dressed. Why do I say so? If you look at a lady that is putting on some kind of damage or something, sorry to say that, but then you, like, people will be like, this person looks like they're going to label you in a certain way because of the way that you are dressed. And then modesty comes with some dignity, some respect. Not actually some, it comes with respect, because people are going to respect you just from the way they're looking.
Because you're respecting your body,
Yeah. When they look at me like I'm putting on a jacket, it's a nice flared skirt, and be like, good morning, madam.
By the way, guys, our guest outfit today.
I know,
10 out of
right?
10. We're going to show you at the end of the episode, so please stay tuned.
Thank you so much. Yeah, like, they're going to look at you, then they're going to address you in a certain way. Even just these bus conductors, when they look at you the way you are dressed, they'll be like, ah, she's sister. But then,
Before they even know who you are,
they know who you
just
are,
the way you
like, ah, she's
appear.
sister, oh, well, that was
And you
something.
know, I feel like the most honest, those are the most honest people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those
Very
people
honest.
are honest. They will tell you the truth to your face.
You will get it just there and then. And then, they will, if you're looking in a certain way, like you're so modest, you're all covered, they'll give you the respect, even if they don't have self-respect, but they'll give you that respect. That, Madam Mukwela, already it's showing you that you are there, like, you've earned a certain respect. That's just how modest is. And then it also gives that dignity,
Yeah.
You're telling yourself you're of high value.
That's the point, right there.
You're of high value.
Yes.
Because just the way you present yourself is really saying a lot about
Yeah.
you.
Very much.
Yeah, that's how I feel about this. So it's very necessary to just, even if people overlook it, but the honest part is that it is it is just the best way to go about it.
Okay, so beautiful. So, if modesty is not considered an expectation or obligation, will you still choose to be? I love how I came up.
Because it gives me confidence. So I'll gladly continue, or I'll just gladly be a modest person because I love whatever it brings out of me. It gives me so much confidence.
Okay.
What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about modesty? And what do you think can be done about that misconception?
Okay. So the biggest misconception about modesty is that people say it makes you look old. One of them. It also it makes someone look dating, old fashioned, and they also don't know that it's classic. They feel like it's just one of those basic ways of dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for I think people really need to know. I don't know if it's something like sensitization or just telling people about
Like letting them know.
letting them know the beauty of modest, what modest is all about, and most important part is to teach people how it makes you feel about just you dressing up in a modest way. Whatever it brings out, like I said at first, the confidence, the dignity, the respect, make you valuable. Those things you need to tell people about it. Like you need to just let people know where should the value that it carries, the weight that it carries. They should know about it. And once someone knows about it, it will sink in them. And they will know to say, okay, I cannot be like when you take modest the way it is, it will make you reach a certain point where you're going to feel if you put on something, you feel like you're not dressed.
Yeah, you just feel guilty and whatnot.
People will look at you like
You even regret wearing it.
you're not even going to have the confidence that you usually have when you are
I know
covered.
that feeling.
Yeah. Because other people before they even dress up in the body, they like, ah, nah, I'm like, what's about putting? No, you're not. Just match those colors nicely. Tuck in. Just blend everything nicely. Be creative. Trust me, you're going to look very beautiful, elegant, and very attractive. Not that attractive that I said. That attention, that distracted. No. The attention is
The right
going to be like
attention.
the right attention, and people will be like, this person really looks nice.
They didn't realize to say, so you can be covered and look this beautiful. Yeah. Because I've had many times, like even at school, people come to me like, you know what, I used to have a different perspective of wearing long things, but ever since I've been noticing you, I've actually realized to say you guys look beautiful. Those are the best. Yeah.
So if people you don't even expect, they just come to you, they just come to you and like, you know what? I don't know how you make this modesty looks beautiful, but yeah. People you don't even expect.
Yeah, I think have certain people, they even started dressing like modestly.
And that's how it is.
Yeah, like I've never sat them down to tell them to say modest and just by looking at
No, that's because at the end of the day we are acts. Like we are vitals on our own. Yes. So people should see you and just get inspired because we are a representation of Jesus Christ. Especially if you perceive yourself to be a Christian. So your goal is to be like Christ. So when people see you, they should be motivated. They should You should feel, yeah.
The one thing that I like about being a modest girl is the confidence. Yeah. Just that.
Yeah, that is just
I mean,
great.
let's look at the confidence Martha has.
I know, right?
If I'm called to go somewhere and then I'm in this dress that is more covered and just the way I'm walking, someone will tell, but Paria, but like, why is she walking like this? It's because of the confidence that I'm
And one thing I like about confidence, there's already a difference. Even you can be wearing the same things, but just the way someone will carry themselves compared to the other one, it already says something and it already elevates even your look, just the confidence.
Yeah.
So where you modest but you're confident, people start wondering to say, what they expect is you wear long things, they think you're feeling that you're bloated. But they'll be wondering, say, why is this person so confident in these long dresses? So it just builds that certain thing in them. Since like I think you gave like two responses on the part where I said, how do you think we can handle that misconception? So you said sensitization and also you have to show people. So which one do you think is actually the most important? To sensitize or to actually be that person that you're telling people to be?
I feel like acting is the best because people will be looking at you. Without you saying anything, they will start learning. Yeah. Before you even say a word. Then there are other people who are going to like they'll start copying, though they do not really know why they're doing that, but then they'll be like at some point there are those that like they'll come and ask, so why do you dress like this? Then you tell them about why you do what you're doing, and then they'll be like, okay. Then it's going to boost their confidence from the time you're getting inspired by how you're dressing. So you just need to act it, and then people are going to see the beauty of your act.
Social media plays a huge role in shaping also teen trends and these beauty standards and fashion trends and stuff. So how do you think these influences have uh, perceived modesty?
On that one, I'll still go back to the point where I said people know the truth, but they want to shine a light on it. Social media itself, if you post two pictures, well, one is naked, the other one is covered. People will be like, men, women will be like, this one is looking nice, looking nice, looking nice, looking nice, looking nice. That itself shows that people like this one much more than the other. But then people don't want to get the truth. You know it's true, but you don't want to have it in your mind. You don't want to get it. You choose not to get it. But then you know in your heart that
So which kind of dressing do you think social media actually encourages the most?
it encourages modest dressing. The reason why I say so is there are a lot of insults, a lot of disrespect that come with people that are dressed in opposite way.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt you compromised your modesty and what did you learn from that experience?
I have had like twice.
Okay.
So there's this I woke up like, I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to iron my nice modest clothes.
Yeah.
Then I wore a t-shirt and this dress that is very tight. Then I was off to where I was going. I was like, I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so uncomfortable. Like, so everyone is looking at me like, oh, this is her shape, this is her body.
Yeah.
I'll just feel, even though they're not looking at me, but I feel like they're looking at me, they're looking at my behind, they're looking at me. I'm like, this is so, like I felt so uncomfortable. I had a scarf, those big scarves, and I covered.
Oh,
I covered myself. I was like, why did I even do this in the first place? Because I wasn't supposed to step out
yeah.
with this dress.
Mm-hmm.
I was so uncomfortable because I felt like people are looking at me like I'm trying get the attention of people. They're looking at my body, the way my body is made, and then people will be just like they're just looking at me. Obviously, they're thinking, oh, this is how she looks when she's putting on this dress. Oh, this is how her butt is like a eye color. I was like, I was not supposed to do this in the first place. It was very uncomfortable and very uncomfortable. Like the day that I usually step out with my modest attire, I'll be so comfortable. But in that moment, I wasn't comfortable. I didn't even have that confidence. I didn't just stay back like, when I mean like I'm because I want people to be looking at me. That was how the experience was. Otherwise,
So like what did you learn from that?
I need to always step out with my confidence the way I just usually do. Like, I shouldn't compromise what I have in me because, like I said, it's a natural thing. It's just in me. It's a personal desire. It's a personal wish. It's just a personal thing. So I shouldn't compromise the the things that boost my confidence. Yeah.
How has been your experience in medicine with the podcast?
It has been a lovely experience where like just bringing up the honest facts about this whole thing, and I would say it's really just as I'm here, it has taught me a lot of things personally. So okay, like we really need to know what this is all about, and once you have that knowledge, you'll be able to know how where you get the confidence from.
Beautiful. So would you love to come back here?
Of course, there's a lot to share.
Wonderful. We'll be glad to have you back.
Yeah. So, what message would you like to share with everyone who will be listening to our podcast out there? Ooh.
Bring it on.
We'll talk about the godly character, and the modesty is about you having a godly character and humility. So there are some two Bible verses that I had. So in First Timothy 2 verse 9 to 10 talks about how. So it talks about modesty is decent, and it's avoiding showing off your beauty. Like you don't really need to. You have to be beautiful, yes, but you need to be covered and beauty that is really catching the right attention.
Thank you so much, Martha, for being here. Personally, I've enjoyed.
I've enjoyed
Like, I've learned so much from you.
I've enjoyed
You know, we can't wait to have you back here. Thank you so much for responding to our request. We requested, and here you are.
Well, Martha, I should say, um, we've had such an experience here about this into the podcast. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. We've learned a lot. Thank you for sharing your opinion and your views on modesty. It's been really, really beautiful, and we really appreciate it. So thank you for tuning in, and if you'd like to be our next guest, please feel free to reach out. You can email us, text us, on any of the platforms. Yeah, please feel free. Anyone can come here, or you can comment any inquiry, and we'll be happy to help, and we'll be happy to have you there.
See you in the next episode.